What's goody, everybody? Is full-time triple work back in the building, man. After a long World Cup winter break, whatever you want to call it, we back on schedule. Arsenal 3, West Ham 1. Had to smack it down for the holiday season. Happy Boxing Day, happy holidays. Appreciate all y'all for stopping in. But we got to talk about this game that we just witnessed, man. This is what I miss, man. Like, you see the new kit I got for Christmas and everything like that? You know what I'm saying? This is what I missed right here. The Gunners, baby. I missed this level of domination that we've been able to build to, so far this season. It's been it was a tough game, definitely in the first half, probably like up to like I'd say 50 minutes, just because of how West Ham approached. Of course, they're gonna go, low block, trying to frustrate us, and then spring out the blocks and counters with Antonio and stuff like that. But we were on the front foot from minute one, in my opinion. We dominated that game. How we usually do this season. We dominated all the proceedings, in my opinion. I think the only moment of contention came when we got stretched on one counter attack, and then there was that, I guess, questionable, whatever you want to call it, challenge on Bowen from Saliba's. A quick little moment there where he kind of got caught out, him and Tierney on that side, and it landed in a penalty. Whatever. I ain't gonna mention that, but as soon as they went down, I felt no fear in my heart. I was like, man, that sucks, whatever, but we move, because I really feel confident in this team. This is probably the most confident I've felt in an Arsenal side in a long time, in a very, very long time. And it's a breath of fresh air. It's a breath of fresh air when you have people like Martin Ødegaard, when you have people like Martinelli, Saka. You feel confident. You feel like the way that they're playing right now, you feel like you can take on the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. A wonderful game, though. Goals from Bukayo Saka, to get us back underway. Really, really well worked goal. Martinelli was a fantastic goal as well. And the third, Eddie Nketiah, that was the the creme de la creme, the piece de resistance, man. The whole team was pretty much involved. Fantastic performances from a lot of players on the pitch today. But this was a very, very, very good welcome back to the Premier League. Good welcome back to the second half of the Premier League, where we're coming into some tough games in January, and this is the perfect statement tone setter for all of us, man. So I really, really, I loved it. I loved it today, man. You can't ask for much more, man. You had Arsene Wenger in the stadium. You had Thierry Henry in the stadium. Everybody's back full swing looking at us, prime time, with the last game of the day. Like, you can't help but love it, man. And we're rising to these occasions more often than not. Like, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. But now, with that out the way, that was a good ramp up to the rest of the season, because we got some big tests, especially in January. Next up is Brighton. Then we got, what's it called? I believe Brighton, Newcastle, Tottenham, and Man United, somewhere assorted in that January, January little spree right there. So it's gonna be a tough test. But right now, we're fitting every bill. Every question that's being asked of us, we're answering it, and then giving you some more context on how we answer that question. You know what I'm saying? We're showing our work in full, and the league is just watching. Like, this is fantastic stuff. Cannot. I can give you superlatives all day, man. I can give you superlatives all day, but the way we're playing right now is just unreal. And of course, with no Gabby Jesus, man, I feel like people would say we would crumble without Gabby Jesus. You know what I'm saying? It literally took me 3 minutes just to register that he wasn't in the side like that. You know what I'm saying? And this is no slight to Gabby, because of course, when he plays, we play like this. You know what I'm saying? Boosted, but credit has to go to Eddie Nketiah as well, just for the way that he played, and again, the way he applied himself, and he didn't get discouraged or whatever. Of course, we had our doubts, our worries about him coming into the side, but he proved today, he could put the pressure on. That was a good performance. It was just the frustration of not having that goal and getting those chances. People might have scapegoated him first, and I feel like that's what a lot of people did on Twitter. But again, it was the whole team that wasn't as aggressive in front of the box, so that final ball wasn't clicking as much as it was in the first half, or as much as it should have been in the first half. All in all, he came through. All in all, he came through this game, and I want to see him continue this. Now the question is consistency. I need you to do this every week. I need you to show up every week. That turning Kara into a Beyblade, let it rip right there. I need you to be doing that to people every week. I need, like, week in, week out basis, man. Like, it's just the consistency now, but that's quality right there. And it's you love to see it. You love to see it. I love to be proved wrong. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I had a bit of a doubt with Jesus gone, our main guy, but it seems like Eddie can really, fill the boots in that interim time. And again, we can do some big things still. So I'm happy. I'm glad that, we won in the fashion that we did. and we move forward. So real quick, we're gonna go into these ratings, man. I completely forgot we do ratings on this. I'm around doing real quick. Ramsdale, I'm going to give 7.5. I don't think there was well, yeah, I don't think there's much you could do on the penalty. Honestly, it was a really good run up, really good penalty taken, but had some really really good saves. There was one where Antonio went near post and he just palmed it, got that out. There was a save at the end of the game that he brought took out like to the right hand side, big right hand. Um, really really good, man. Distribution was pretty solid today. Can't fault him for too much, man. Just unfortunately, he didn't get a clean sheet and kept pace with Nick Pope. But we move, man. On to Ben White. Ben White, I'm giving an 8.5 today. Ben White, this guy is this man. Listen. He was like, man, England can do whatever they want. It's whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? If they want me, cool. If not, it's whatever. I'm gonna show you where I really ball out. You ball out, you know what I'm saying? The M5 at the Emirates. That this guy has so much tech, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He's nutmegging players. You know what I'm saying? Making him hop on skates like his roll bounce. Ben White's ridiculous, man. Ben White actually has insane techniques, bro. I would have never known personally, but this guy killed it today. You know what I'm saying? Defensively did his job. You know what I'm saying? Did very well to support Bukayo. I think we just got to commit to more of these overlaps, man. Let's keep doing that. Keep drilling that down if we can, but because those are cash money if he gets that space, and he's been immense this season. Moving on to William Saliba, I'm going to give Saliba 7. I think he was probably I think maybe closest, maybe not the strongest in the back four today, but he was still pretty good. Again, that one mistake where he got caught out a little bit caused the penalty, so I mark off a little bit of points for that. But overall, again, Saliba finally getting some the minutes he's deserved. I don't want to you know what I'm saying, shooting the messenger at nobody, you know what I'm saying, but I think he did well overall today. And again, marshaled stuff really well as that anchor, that linchpin at the back to really shore things up. So good for him. Gabriel, I'm going to give a 7.5. I think Gabriel was good today as well. Again, just pretty good move things forward, advancing the ball. Not too much, a pretty standard Gabriel performance. Really good stuff. KT, I'm going to give a 7.5 as well. I'm gonna give him a 7.5 because I feel like attacking wise in that inverted role, he was a lot better, and we saw a little bit of that in like the that little break in between the World Cup and then of course these fixtures starting back up. So in more of that inverted role, getting some experience under his belt in that fashion, I think he did all right today, man. I actually think he did all right. There were some areas I feel like he did get caught out. I believe he was marking Jared Bowen, and Bowen was he was dragging him a couple of times, but it wasn't out of hand insane. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, he's getting a little bit caught out from him, but otherwise, I think he did a good performance. 7.5, I'm cool with. Shoot, I'm gonna go to Xhaka first. Xhaka, I'm going to give an 8. Again, does what he does, bro. Like, there's not much I can say that's like out of the ordinary because this is it's become a reoccurring theme at this point in the season. Xhaka has been really, really great. You know what I'm saying? Just recycling play, keeping things fresh, advancing the ball, picking the right passes. There were some really, really good passes he picked as well that I think went under the radar. So really good performance, man. Just one of the actual gears, like one of the big gears that keeps his team rolling. So shout out to Granit Xhaka. Thomas Partey, I'm going to give an 8.5 today. This guy was absolutely everywhere. Defensively, like within seconds, if he lost the ball, he was hawking people down and grabbing it back. Like ridiculous work rate. Really good to just manage play, keep stuff rolling. Again, just combine with everybody who was near him and just make things happen. Thomas Partey is not much you can say. That was the peak Thomas Partey that wills us forward, like can literally just marshal the midfield by himself and just make things tick, distribute, and be gone. That's octopus Thomas Partey. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. And on to my man of the match, it has to be with a 9.5, Martin Ødegaard. Now listen, people who doubted him when he was on loan here, you know what I'm saying? Of course, people had little questions and whatnot. Like, is he actually good? You know what I'm saying? He captained inside 16 Real Madrid, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, is he actually going to be that guy? He's proving game in and game out that he is that guy. He can be that guy, and he should be that guy. Do you see how he was literally taking Declan Rice's pockets, turning them inside out, searching them, I'm saying, emptying the dust out of them, putting them back in his pockets, and then folded Declan Rice and put him in his pocket? How can you do that defensively and then make all these passes, nutmeg, skills, flicks, thrills, all that stuff happen in a 30-second span? Like, he's ridiculous. Unreal baller, bro. He's one of those ones that makes us tick, man. The passes, again, it's like Ozil without the behavioral problems plus the work rate, this guy is just, he's insane. If this man tightens his finishing, gets a shooting boost just crazy, just a little bit more, like he's gonna be unstoppable. He's gonna be unstoppable. Like this absolute captain's performance led us very, very well. There's not much more you can say than what a player. What an absolute player. Goodness me. Shout out to him, bro. And I hope he stays long. I saw those comments midweek too talking about, hey, listen, there's not much that can draw me away from this place. I wanted to stay here and do something special. That is a captain we can get behind for years to come. Love to see it. Moving on to the attack here, we have Gabriel Martinelli. I'm going to give Martinelli, I'm going to give an 8. Of course, scored a really, really cool, crucial goal for us coming back into the game. Just lit the place up, honestly. When this is like that hidden potential of Martinelli coming back out. Like at any moment, this guy can pull out something like that near post, bang, past Fabianski, bro. Like he is such a live wire. This guy's a live wire, man. He can make things happen on the fly like that, and you just love to see, just him come to life. He just came to life, and it was just wonderful, man. Tracking back, doing what he does. Listen, I can't even say too much, bro, because everybody was good today, man. Everybody was good today. We stuck in through a tough period in that first half, but everybody did their thing, bro. Moving on, I'll go to Bukayo Saka next. I'm going to give him an 8.5, honestly. And this is only for the fact that he literally muscled off Declan Rice. He actually ate his food live in the middle of the pitch, bro. Like he took his plate and then he ate somebody else's plate. And I see how he pulled up on the interview right now on the screen above me. But this man, absolute baller, man. Absolute killer. This guy, let's start talking. Let's start pushing him further into that world-class conversation, shall we? Thank you, please. You know what I'm saying? Let's start scooching him further that way, because he's gonna get there eventually. So we need to, make up our minds about this right now, before anything else happens. So the Bukayo Saka, fantastic today. And Eddie Nketiah, huge plaudits and huge praise has to go out to him for his performance today. I'm going to give him an 8 as well. There was some things, of course, he was a little bit slow to, but that's just, him getting his legs and getting into, the bulk of it. But you could see as soon as he got that little bit of confidence, that air about him, he was moving, man. His runs are very, very immaculate, very, very physical on the ball. It's just getting that game sharpness now that he's, actually in it and doing it. And again, that goal came as a world of good after a really good build-up for the team. He just... Bro, Kevin was like this. Kevin was literally like this for like a good 30 seconds in his mind. Like everything went slow-mo, and then his body was just like that. Man was doing 360 spins in his head. He was Crash Bandicoot for a good 45 seconds. And Nketiah did that man disgusting. He did him dirty, bruh, and scored a wonderful goal. Again, you can just see what that did for his confidence. Absolutely, absolutely fantastic. And I'm glad he scored. Glad he put some of those doubts to bed. And we can kick on fully. Moving on, man, I'm not gonna mark the ref, because that's a whole other contentious conversation. He's not gonna get no markings. You lucky. Merry Christmas. I'm not even marking you any negative rating, bro. You lucky. But next year I'm on your ass again. But that's beside the point. Fans, 11 out of 10 came back today, full force, full swing, singing, doing everything under the sun to get behind the team. Wonderful in stadium. Mikel Arteta, I will give an 8.5 out of 10. Coming back right into it. Really, really big occasion. Of course, we're coming back into the league. It could be a lot of nerves around us, and I feel like for minute one, we really didn't play with any nervousness. I feel like he picked the right people. Again, the tactics, I think, were spot on. It's just, willing to ride that storm of being able to, break low blocks down with the individual quality you have. And just with the structure, man, you could just see it. Like at some point, it felt like we were like 13, 14 people on the pitch to their 11. It just felt like we had more about us than they ever could. And that's a huge compliment and plaudits to how Mikel sets up the team, and how he, again, just helps will them through. You know what I'm saying? He's right there. The touch line is right there. You know what I'm saying? The technical area is right there. He's in the in-between, just getting on the edge, just willing them along as much as he possibly can. So shout out to him. Shout out to Mikel. Gets an 8.5 today. Wonderful game today. A wonderful welcome back. If you guys have any thoughts on the comment, and thoughts or comments about the match, I'm dying here. I'm so excited. If you guys have any comments on the match, make sure you hit them in the comments below. Let me know what you thought. Who's your man of the match? What was your favorite goal, moment? You know what I'm saying? What do you think about next week's match as well? Well, actually on Saturday, against Brighton, New Year's Eve, going to be a really, really big test as well, because they've been on fire with De Zerbi. So I want to know your thoughts on that as well. But that's all the time we got on this video today. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like. You know what I'm saying? Hit all that. Share the channel, man. Share it around, man. We getting up here. FIFA stuff is coming. I will let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? If you're rocking with some FIFA stuff, that is coming on the way. I got some other stuff planned as well for 2023. You guys don't want to miss it. Channel's gonna get a whole nice little boost. You know what I'm saying? We go look at it. And yeah, we'll be right here, man. So that is it. That's all I got for this video today. But don't trip. See you in the next one.